Let's do some... Oh, I forgot to fix my splits. I accidentally split right at the beginning of this level, which is why it's already counting down, and I've got like a massive time saver on my summer best. This level doesn't exist in my splits anymore. Look at this time loss. I'm already way past my summer best. In the cutscene. I forgot to fix them. I forgot it happened. Yeah, because I got the entire like 3 minutes of this level don't exist anymore. On this level, it's even quicker than the PS1. Because my current split says that I finished the level before the fucking dialogue or the cutscene's finished. Even the PlayStation has to wait for that. Oh, you mean my summer best? Yeah. Who knows, there's still 3 minutes to save on this level, huh? Weird. I mean, that's 43 is still 5 minutes off PlayStation. Got this misleading thing, everything being red. 2 minutes time loss. We should probably reset, right? 2 minutes time loss. It's kind of crazy. Not a good way to start the run. Oh, wait. I wiggled bad, so I slowed myself down here, but we'll take it. We got so much of his body as well. Oh my god. We got a full Qui-Gon. We almost saw the tip. We almost saw the tip of a saber. If we didn't wiggle on that corner. What could have been? We're like 1 second slower. 1.5 maybe. Not even 1. Yes, we have to practice the entire run. We'll go over each level a bit. But we're going to have to go through all of it. Oh, man. It's good. I'm more nervous about that than I am about the actual run. Because I've never done it before. I've done the run and, like, I've shown off the run a few times now. Other than on the stream. So, like, my nerves are kind of calm about that. But I'm really looking forward to it. I think they've been put onto here. I haven't listened to them on their own, but I think they've been added to this because, like, they've said their entire, like, lineup, as long as you give them credit, is fine. We're at 10. But yeah. So I think they've been added because there's a lot of new songs. But it's not my playlist, so I don't control what's in it. Are they any good? I took too long there adjusting that. Way too long. I froze. I was like, oh wait, I'm going to be pushing this. We can do that whenever we want, dude. I was planning on like the release of this game, but I can't remember when that was now. Was it June or something in the end? I was doing a race. Oh, is it May 19th? I thought that was the false start. I thought that was the day that we thought it was, but it wasn't actually. Yeah, we can do that if you want. We fucked up. Okay, I thought it was sometime in June or something crazy after that. Time has flown. So we fucked that up a little bit, but it was okay. This is the first run, remember? We're allowed to do small fuck-ups. We're allowed to do small fuck-up. May 19th, what day is that? Well, you see, we're gonna do it on the release of this game, the anniversary. They did they? Well, I haven't watched it yet, because what I normally do is I don't like weekly shows. I'm gonna wait till it all releases, and then I'm gonna watch it in one go. So I haven't watched it yet, no. That's pretty funny, though. It's probably like in the LucasArts sound bank of like sound bites. That's kind of cool, though, isn't it? Because I think this is directly ripped from the movie, right? The sound they make, or is it not? I think they're in the background somewhere. Oh, I didn't even push him. Just slipped on by. Okay. That was not good. You're not meant to stay on the roof that long. That's dangerous. I didn't even know you could stay on the roof that long. That's asking to fall. Oops, may have been a month. How dare you?
He's no good to me dead.
That is all good to thanks for resubbing. Yeah, I mean, who's not to say that Sidious does not have ISG? He seems like the person that knows about it and abuses it and doesn't tell anyone, you know? Okay. So even if this run dies, it's already better than every other run I've done since the Kessel run, so we're making progress. We're returning back to our former glory. It's eased my nerves a little bit for Wednesday, because I was really worried about Wednesday about the fact that my runs have all gone to shit, but now that was a good puzzle. That was a real good puzzle. Nice and clean. He's dead. Nice to see. It's grown back so quick. But I have noticed I've got like some sort of like hair thinning. Oh, come on. Like on the sides. Because there is hair, but you can't see it on webcam because it's so like see-through-y, I guess. Like blondie. Like I'm not sure if it's just like blonde when it's short. Or if it's just like very, very thin. I'm not too sure myself, really. It's either thinning or it's blonde while it's short. Which is an interesting thing I learned, which I never would have learned because you could not tell when my hair was long. Which makes me go for like the blonde than thinning. Don't say that. We are not at the age where that will start. We are not 30 yet. I am 28 and you're 29, right? Not at the age. 35 at least before I would accept my hair thinning. Until then I shall ignore it. No, for you there next year. I am still 28. I still got to August until I'm 29. Well, it still will be next year, but different. It'll be a year from me. I shall deny it happening. It shall not happen. Not yet. Yeah. We're on a downward slope with no end, with no way to stop it. Curse you, time. Why do you exist? I want to stay this age until I die of old age. Which doesn't really make sense. I'm 21. I used to have really long hair. I didn't cut my hair for 5 years. It was like waist length. Yeah. Those were the days. I would never do it again though. It didn't bother me at the time, but it's just so much more convenient having shorter hair. I just didn't want to cut my hair. Like, it was just like one day I was like, I can't be bothered. And I just never did. Yeah, so we had drama as a class at school. And we had to put on a show. And I was playing a woman in the show because I had long hair. And we were just a group of boys, so I played the female. And then I was like, hi, I'm playing Angela. And the look of shock. The look of shock on the audience face as they realised I was actually not a girl. Good times. I kind of wish I did have more photos from that time period. I only have one, and it's like banished in the cursed place. I'm not really much of someone that takes pictures, which is why I don't have any. But at the same time, just for reference sake, so when people are like, oh, you had long hair, I'm like, yeah, and then I could show one, you know. I'm not even sure. There is one photo, but I don't know where it is. Yeah, but I'm not in it. Like, there's my shoulder, maybe. I refuse to be in it. I don't want to be in someone's video that I didn't even like. Like, why would I want to be in his, like, leaving school video? Well, I didn't even like the dude. You know? You know, it's like... I don't care about all the memories we shared at school. You know, why would I do that? We hated each other. Funny though when you're like at school and you despise people and then you meet them afterwards and you're like, ah, they weren't actually that bad. I think that's called growing up, but at the time I was too quick. I blocked her. I lost time. Curses. Drat. It's such a shitty swear word, right? Well, curse word. Drat. I went in the UK, and then I went, like, college. I did apprenticeship here. So I did, Berufsschule is what I did here. Oh, I have returned for you, have I? Yes, it's because I did it too quick. If you skip that generator, you can save time, but if you do it wrong, you lose time like that. If you skip getting the fusion coil. It's weird. I've spent more time of my childhood, like school. I spent more time of school in the UK, but working-wise, I've spent far more in Austria. I've almost worked in Australia more than I've worked in the UK. I've only ever worked 3 years of my life in the UK, and then they were not all together. They were split up. No, our school was pure chaos. Anything, there weren't any rules. It was actually mental. It's like one of those like cartoon TV shows where like it's like Recess or something, but more like brutal, I guess. It's just caricatures and oh shit. And that's why we shoot that droid, because he takes forever to die. We failed this. We're gonna try, but yeah, you didn't want to like you wanted to skip lessons, but you didn't want to skip school because it genuinely was entertaining shit. Every single day. Like, crazy shit happened. Smoke grenades, bin forts, bread fights. And by bread fights, I mean like massive like carrier bags full of old bread and pastries from the bakery. Yeah, it was fun. That's what you get, you know. You need to be on the bus. You needed to be on the 24 or the 23. That's where the chaos happened. It used to be the 23. We had these things called bus meetings, and that's basically if your bus misbehaved, you had to go to them. And every single time on my bus meeting always had to go. It was interesting. We got to waste time with it, but you didn't want to be at those bus meetings. It was always the same. Yeah. I've massive time to save on that level as Encounter and Coruscant. That's why it's very common for me to have above a minute time save on at the end of Coruscant, because of those 3 levels combined. My PB was actually shit. That's why it's even more annoying that it's like 1 second lead, because it's not good. It was literally the risky final strats that got me it. But that's why I lose all my time as well, because the end was near perfect. So, yeah. Well, I lost minutes by the end of Coruscant. I was at plus 51, but I was ahead before. But then I lost it all on this level, on Escape, Encounter, and Coruscant. I'm sure he does. He's actually important in this game if you don't kill him. No, me neither. And I wouldn't even call that one good. You know? I've got a lot of 48 times, but they're not good because they're not better. I only have good runs when they beat my PB. Everything else is not good. Not for me anyway. I can't say that this run... I can't say that my PB was bad and then have a good run that was slower. The next one I consider good. I don't have a set time. What I do have is criteria. And that's no major mistakes. No, we don't. It's 46 to some at best. Like 46.30 or something. Oh, sub 40. Fair enough. Fair enough, you're right. Right. Wait, he died in 26 of old age? That's why everything's so expensive now, man. There's no more slashing prices. Do you know who the slashing prices man reminds me of? Have you seen the film Hot Fuzz? Because Skinner in that film run past Nick Angel in the film and he's like... He runs past and he's like, "You better arrest me. I'm a slasher. Because I'm slashing all my prices." And it's like, ah. He lives on. Imagine if the lore was that they actually played this game and they got that line from it. It was James Bond, you're right. He was a James Bond at one point. So the real identity of the slashing prices man has been confirmed. James Bond. That makes sense, right? Yeah. The slashing prices man. In Hot Fuzz, Skinner says that line as well. He has to be arrested because he's a slasher. Well, I mean, who knows? But one thing's for sure, I don't have the balls to ask him that question. The film Hot Fuzz, have you not seen that? Well, one of the previous James Bonds, I can't remember the actor's name, plays a supermarket owner in the movie. And as he's going for a run past the main character, he says, Timothy Dalton, there you go. He says he should be arrested because he's a slasher. He's slashing all of his prices. It's really good, that movie. It's really, really, like, it's so many, like, good Easter eggs in that movie. Like Aaron A. Aronson and stuff like that. There's so many jokes, like littered throughout that movie. And they're just all hidden. And you're not going to catch them all, but everyone catches different ones. Unless you're a big brain like me, and I caught them all because, you know, I'm just like good like that. Rip, he's getting out. Doesn't he shoot him in the foot? Oh no, that's Danny when he chucks the shotgun down. The whole film's just great. I love that film. It's one of my favourite films. I'm not too much of a fan of the other two. I think Shaun of the Dead's overrated. And the third one's not that good at all. But Hot Fuzz is really good. It's the only place you can talk to the droid. He refuses to talk to you in any other spot along the bar. Which is why you need to have the cycles perfect. Because that's the quickest place. That's the quickest. If he's coming from the right hand side, and you talk to him there, and then he bounces against the wall and you talk to him there, that's quicker than him coming to you like that. You talking to him, waiting for him to go all the way into that corner. Because the other way, he's already like mid-route coming back from the longest route. So that's why it's the best cycle. That is why. Yeah, I don't know why that started happening. It didn't happen ever, and now it's happening a lot. It's really annoying that he just like runs past sometimes, just randomly. Like, the game doesn't realize that by doing that, they've made Team Toad's death entirely in vain. Right, we're gonna go get the backup grenades. Because until I get a new PB, I'm gonna be getting the backup grenades every time at this point. I'm fed up of runs dying here. We'll take the time loss here. Once I got a new PB, I'm gonna be changing it up again. Like, once I get a new PB, we'll be going for the risky strat again, but for now... For now, we're just gonna do it every time. You know, soon TM. That's when we're swapping back. It's not a permanent change, it's just a change until I PB. Yeah, exactly. That's my thinking as well. Like, 10 seconds, it isn't the end of the world. It really isn't. Like, 10 seconds, like, who cares about losing 10 seconds if you can, like, secure the run? If you can secure the run, who cares about 10 seconds? It's just, yeah. Right. This is probably gonna die where most of my runs die. It's probably gonna die. Assault. Well, that's an interesting madness I've just been given for my D&D character. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they had speedrunning in mind the entire time. They have a nonsensical board at the end where you can just talk shit about what it means because no one knows what it actually means. It's, it was exactly 10-second loss there. Like, they have a nonsensical board at the end. So you can do, like, it shows random times that aren't actual times. I figured out Maul's movement. I'm just not good at it. Because every time you shoot, he'll be locked into Qui-Gon, but when you shoot him, he moves further and further back. And when he gets far enough back, he'll do like a loop and try and get to you. But unfortunately, I'm not good at it. I only realized that recently. Come here. Do you know what move I like to do? I like to do like a flip and like chop like that. Or I shouldn't. I took too long setting up that jump to show it off. I almost died there. Like that flip. I don't know. It just feels cool to do. We almost threw the game. We almost threw. So I fucked up that as well. The problem is, it's impossible to track. You can't do a 100% run of this game because there is no end level thing that tells you you got all the secrets. So it's impossible to like run, you know? Like you don't, unless you have a guide and you've like ticked them all off, there's no way to know. I had a bit of a stuck input there. Yeah, the problem is, even just for fun, it's impossible to know. Unless you're using a guide to like tell you, and then you're not really finding them, are you? I'm pretty sure there's secret levels, secret stuff on each level. But well, that's what I mean, right? Like, oh, do you mean like it'll just tell you how many secrets there are in a level? But then it's like, what deems a secret? Is this a secret room or is this just a well-hidden item? Oh dear, she's coming. She's a coming. I got stuck in the doorway. Well, I'm not against doing it. It's just like, there's no way for me to confirm I've done it. You know, it's like, have I got all the secrets? Have I missed one? And then I open the guide and I'm like, ah, shit. I've just leaked where they are. Because my strategy guide will tell me exactly where every secret room is, you know? I literally have a magazine in my cupboard that tells me where they all are. Oh, come on. That was a very weird time loss there. There's Panaka's height jump again coming into action. So am I. I've done 2 playthroughs since I started speedrunning. I've done 2 like normal playthroughs of Gardens of the Theed, and every single time I'm like, how the fuck do you open this door? I'll look that one up. After this run, we'll have a look in the magazine. Imagine, I have a feeling you can't even open it. But maybe you can. I don't recall ever being able to get in there. Because the amount I played this as a kid, it both makes sense and it doesn't. Because I was a dumb idiot. You know, I was 7 years old. I've already done Captain Panaka %. There's 2 parts of the game which he cannot complete, but they are not the ones you think they are. On Otogunga, when you drop down, he cannot jump onto that box because he can't ledge grab it and he can't jump high enough. And on the balcony on Escape from Theed, he can do all the long distance jumps. He can do them all. He's got a god tier jump, I found out. However, he just can't do those bits. Everything else, the entire run, he can do. But I did cheat a little bit. I had to put on happy for more. I think the VOD's still up. I don't think it was like that long ago. But it did kill my PB afterwards. I was like 1 minute something ahead at Coruscant. Best run of my life. And then I shot and then a fucking tank bullet came out because the happy cheat carried over. And a bit of me died inside. I've never been so tilted in my life. I rage quit the stream. I was like, yeah, I'm done. And that ended. I've never been so tilted in my life. I was playing perfectly and it got ruined because I did a fucking Panaka meme run and I didn't know the cheat would carry on to this save. There you go. Oh, that means it's getting deleted soon. I'll delete it. Not delete it. I'll download it and put it onto a YouTube or something. I'll download it first because I don't have it currently. But yeah, Panaka is actually extremely capable. The problem is, I forgot that weapons, when they'll carry on, right? Because it's the same character throughout the whole game. So I wasted all my weapons and I had nothing to beat Maul with on the final fight. So I had to cheat in some OP gun. But other than that, and having to swap to Obi-Wan twice to do some minor jumps, it's doable. Very, very doable. Not a single being on this planet knows. All of the people that discovered these debugs, they have no idea what it does. It says question mark, or no idea what to do in it. There is zero documentation of what it does. I kind of want to ask the devs, but I have no line of communication to the devs. Because there's actually 2. Like they know. That's a lot of time. Let's see how much we lose on this level and how much we lose on the next level. Oh, you mean ask them to get me hooked up with that, hook me up with, in contact with that dude? With one of the devs, yeah. I should do that. I should get him to teach me some secret strats, some routes that they use to test the game. That's what I should do. The dialogue was glitched there. Like, I was hitting enter and it didn't work. Even though it was flashing. So we lost a bit of time there already. Well, we don't know what, like, they had. They had a multiplayer mod for this, apparently. White Aphex found a forum post with, like, a Q&A with a dev on the LucasArts forum. So they had some cool stuff. But that all does not exist. I think they released like a level editor on that forum post as well. Missed. Oh no. I deserve to miss that. That was the most shitty lined up shot in the world. Like, see, every time I shoot, Qui-Gon's getting pushed back a little bit, and then he moves. Okay. Nah, don't worry. What shot? It's purely tied to Qui-Gon, I found out. You can either be quicker or slower than Qui-Gon. That's my theory up until this point now, though. The rest is just like meaningless noise that makes me like confused. It makes it hard to figure out what the actual thing is. Let's go a bit wider. But yeah, the problem is 51. It's stupid. Like 51 seems like a lot of time saved to be on, right? But it's not actually 51 because my run is very top heavy with time save, and then this bit's like very like tight where there's a lot of time lost. Like, it balances out, so it's not really a time save, in my opinion. It looks like it is, but because my run was so bad, to get a good time, it's still, you know, it balances out. It's just very deceptive, my splits. Yeah. And that's the issue, you know. Nice. Okay. So we've got a few bits that we can still massively fuck up. Including the final lift cycle, which is like my biggest worry, to be honest. The final lift cycle is where my biggest worry is. That jump there, yeah, I've gotten quite good at the hangar bay jump. I have phases where I do it really badly, but I've gotten pretty consistent at that. So there we go, the cycle's fucked now. And we're gonna get fucked up health-wise here. Oh no. The cycle's fucked though. I think. Oh no. No, I know, but I've never like failed that badly. That was kind of a big fuck up though, because that droid dodged a lot. Okay. Don't say it. Not until it happened. Not until it happens. I fucked up this force pushing before, you know? That's why. Oh! Finally! Finally! How long? How long has that been? Like, almost a month. Almost a month. Oh. That's a decent... Okay, so that's a world record that... Did I reload? Was that my first ever no reload world record? Who else got world records? In what games? I'm guessing Battlefront or Battlefront 2. Ace got one in Racer. Nice. Oh man. So I think that was the first was that the first ever reloadless? I'm gonna have to go through that run with like a fine-tooth comb to make sure I definitely didn't reload. Because that means it's actually the first time I've ever got what I claimed I wanted, which was a PB where I didn't reload. I don't want to get too excited about it in case it isn't, but I think I just did a reloadless run. Which is a big deal in PC. They do reloadless runs all the time on PlayStation, but that's actually kind of... Right. I'm gonna go make myself a daiquiri for that. I feel like I've earned some alcohol, so be right back.